You are seconds away from Queen City Confessions on Hits 96.1 with Miguel and Holly. But first, we have your last chance for Morgan Wallen tickets.
Yes, exactly. So it's a Morgan Wallen winning weekend where you can listen to Hits 96.1 on the iHeartRadio app Saturday and Sunday, starting at 11:10 a.m. and going all the way through 6:10 a.m. for your chance to win. So if you want to get these last minute tickets, be listening all weekend for your chance.
Every morning, Miguel and Holly reveal Charlotte's deepest, darkest secrets.
It's Queen City Confessions with Miguel and Holly. Hits 96.1.
If you want to get your confession in, text it to us. Put the word hits with your confession and send it to 96893.
Here's the first Queen City confession. My guilty pleasure is BCCing my manager on heated exchanges between coworkers. The fact that they put that stuff in writing is insane to me.
Yeah.
But why are you trying to sabotage people like that, though?
You're the saboteur. Like, you're the sneaky one, because yes, they're dumb for putting it in writing. But were you trying to get them fired? And like, don't think that your manager doesn't see what you're doing, which is throwing people under the bus, because they're like, oh, thank you for letting me know this train wreck is happening. But what is your ulterior motive? Like, managers aren't stupid.
No. And here's the thing that I always give advice. If you are like, if you just graduated from like UNC Charlotte and this is like your first corporate job, you never want to put stuff in writing that you don't want to be dragged into a big conference room with a big oak table and HR sitting on one end with printed out copies of your emails. You're on the other side and they're like, Tasha, did you really tell Brenda to go bleep herself in an email?
Using our work computers.
Yes, you do not want to be in that conference room, so do not put it in writing.
Correct.
Here's another Queen City confession. I get high before every single one of my kids' sporting events. It's the only way I can get through.
Oh, I don't even know what to say to that. I don't know what to say. You probably shouldn't do that. Like, that's what I'm gonna say. Like, is someone else driving, first of all, and foremost? Right. So don't do that. But let me come from a point of, I do get that if you're not a sports person and your kids are sports people, that can be a very difficult road to toe, or what do they call it? Like road to hoe or something. It's difficult.
I like road to hoe. Let's do that.
I think road to hoe. It's a tough road to hoe. I don't know. So, but yeah.
I kind of put that in the same class. And if this is you, there's no judgment, but these are, Holly, the questions you're asking are what I always want to put on Instagram when I see friends of mine or you and the Miguel and Holly fam on Instagram, and I'll just be scrolling through stories and you're at one of your kids' games or practices and you have like your Stanley Cup and you're pouring, champagne in it. And I'm always like, yeah, girl, get it. But what happens when the game is done, though? Like, what's happening when you're done with the game?
That's why I'm kind of glad that this whole mommy juice thing is on the way out, because I never got into that, mainly because I have to function afterwards, and I don't know how these people are able to. If you can, I guess more luck to you. But like, it just, to me, it's like, wait, so we're actively telling moms it's cool to be absolutely sloshed around their kids. Yeah, get the mommy juice. No, probably don't. Maybe we need to look at ourselves and find a support group, because it's hard to parent. I get that, but let's not get drunk to do it.
Here's the last Queen City confession. I've started dating this guy that is amazing in the bedroom. I've never felt more paid attention to before. There's just one problem. Outside of the bedroom, he talks too much. He doesn't feel comfortable in silence. It's exhausting.
Yeah, the people that can't just sit silently, oof, that is a difficult one. Maybe you can be like, hey, we're going to set aside some quiet time right now where I'm going to read my book. And you're going to do something else.
Sometimes you have to speak that into existence. I mean, like when we moved here to Charlotte, my husband, as he was trying to get his business started back up, so he would be home when I got home from work. And I'm like, hey, I know you've never seen me outside of work, but Miguel needs quiet time when I get home so we can say our greetings, but then after that, leave me alone. I need
And
at least a good hour.
You got to respect that.
If you got a confession you want to get off your chest, you can always text hits in your confession to 96893. It's 7:14. Yesterday, I was in the bathroom here at the station and something awkward happened while I was there. I'm not sure what I should have done. And I'm curious if you've been in this situation, what you do. I'll explain what happened